Good morning, loves. My name is Angelique if you are new here, and today I'm going to be filming a get ready with me, and I wanted to do a little Q&A, like a little girls chat. I haven't just sat down and talked to you guys in a minute and just caught up with you. So I went ahead and asked some questions over on Instagram, so we will be answering those later when I do my makeup. First, I'm going to jump in the shower because my hair is a frizzy mess and I can't take it anymore, so I want to get fully ready today. It's gonna feel so nice, and I've actually teamed up with T3 to share with you guys their new T3 AireBrush Duo, and I'm so excited about this tool. I haven't tried it before, so it's gonna be a first impression, and you guys will see how I use it and how I test it out. And you guys know I love all of T3's tools. It's pretty much all I use in this house, and I have always been a fan of brush tools because my hair is really coarse and thick and really hard to blow out by myself. So very excited to test this out and show you guys how I use it. So before anything, let's shower and start fresh and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so I am now out of the shower. I just put on all my face lotion, my body lotion, and put on clothes. So now let's put in some hair products real quick. I always start off with some hair oil. That's always the first thing I put in. And my hair can take a lot of oil. I can put 3 or 4 pumps in my hair and it's not greasy at all. Oh, it felt so good to shower. You know those showers that you just sit there and scrub your hair, scrub your body, exfoliate, shave? It was one of those. It felt really, really nice. It was much needed. And then I'm gonna put in some heat protectant. I like the cream protectants personally. I just feel like they work better. My hair likes them a little more. Plus, I feel like they help control the frizz. I just feel like whenever I put a heat protectant in that's a cream, my hair is less frizzy. So I don't know what it is, but my hair likes them. Whew. Okay, shower is done. Hair products are in. Now let's test out this T3 AireBrush Duo. So this is actually T3's first ever hot air styler, and it comes with 2 brushes that you can interchange on the tool. And classic T3, it is so customizable. You can control the speed, you can control the temperature, and they even have a button on there where you can push it, and it's called the lock-in cool shot. So as you're styling, you can just hit that button and it'll cool your hair, so it'll set it. I'm very excited about that because that is the one thing when using a round brush and just a blow dryer that my hair won't lock in the style because it isn't being set. So that's going to be something I'm very, very excited about. Okay, let's open this up. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen. We have the T3 AireBrush Duo. So we have the round brush that you can attach like so, or we have the flathead brush which you can attach like so. And oh my gosh, I'm so freaking excited to try this because I've been absolutely loving a big blowout look, but it's very, very hard for me to achieve. So I'm excited to test it here in Hawaii because it's the ultimate test. We have humidity against us. But my favorite thing about T3 has always been their technology, and all their tools have always given me a nice, smooth, shiny, and frizz-free finish. So that being said, let's go ahead and start drying this hair. So the first thing they recommend is to actually blow dry your hair about 80% with a normal blow dryer. So I'm going to use my T3 Fit and get that going, and then we will plug this baby in and see what this has in store. I would definitely say that's about 80%. I do know my hair, when it comes to tools like this, I do need it a little bit more wet because I do have texture and frizz, and I have a natural wave to my hair, for those of you that don't know. And so it likes to act up. As you can see, it's already getting frizzy and wavy back in here. So let's go ahead and plug this baby in. I was actually reading the little card that came in the box for extra little tips and tricks. So it says to rough dry your hair, which we already did. Choose an attachment, which is on, and then I'm going to adjust the heat and speed, and it gives you a little guide right here. So depending on the type of hair, it tells you which number to select for the heat, and then it tells you about the volume boost button. So it's this little button right here, and by clicking that, it helps with texture and volume. So excited to see what that button does, but let's go ahead and plug this baby in and get started. Oh, I love new hair tools. I think it's one of my favorite things ever. So based off the little card that comes in the box, it says for medium hair to use heat 3 to 4, and for coarse hair to use 4 to 5. So I'm going to go ahead and use 4 since I know my hair type and it's kind of between the two. So let's turn her on. Whoa. power button's on the back, and then you have the cool shot on the back as well. So we're gonna turn it on, and we're gonna turn it to level 4. Can you see that? Sorry, it's kind of bright in here. First, let's section my hair. And I'm gonna start with a paddle brush first, just to get my hair smooth, and then we'll round brush it out. But I wanna test out the paddle brush and see how that one goes. All right, let's do this. Okay, so the paddle brush definitely does get it like dry and pretty smooth, but I want to go in with a round brush because I feel like I'll be able to like pull a little bit more for my hair type, and plus I want that like big round brush end look. So I think for each layer I'm going to start with the paddle brush and then switch to the round brush. So, oh yeah, see that volume? Oh yes, very smooth. Yep, I'm gonna like this for sure. All right, next layer. Wow, that is some volume. Okay, so I'm pretty impressed with how smooth it got my hair. It is really hard to get my hair smooth for like a blowout look. So now I'm gonna go back through and just kind of like style it now that it's like dried, and then I can use that like cool shot lock-in situation button, which I'm excited to try. But so far I'm very, very impressed with the finish and how smooth it got my hair. And I really like this round brush tool because I feel like I can really pull and get some tension against my hair to really smooth and create the look that I want. I'm a big fan of the round brush. I mean, I like the paddle too. It definitely has its purpose but for my hair and texture, this is like, it worked wonders. I know Sawyer will love this one because he likes for his hair not to use a round brush because he doesn't want it too like rounded for his like, now that his hair is short, but he does like to smooth out his hair, so he's gonna really enjoy this one for sure. But yeah, let's go back through and finish styling my hair and smooth out those last little pieces that need to be like styled and finished and flipped out and all that. All right, almost done. Whew. Really like this. It's just really smooth and light and fluffy and just tons and tons of volume. It totally looks like I just got a blowout. Let me grab some hairspray. The thing about a blowout is it's not supposed to be like perfect, just tons of volume and your hair going every which way. I mean, that's kind of the whole point, right? Yeah, I like it. My ends are smooth, my hair has volume. I like the size of the round brush, that's a big one. Last feature that I was very, very impressed with is the tip of the brush does not get hot. So you're able to really work with the tool without burning your fingertips. And that's a big one because I've definitely done that before. So anyways, for my hair type and texture, I am a big fan. I can already see how like smooth and how much volume I have, and whenever I use a tool like this, it always takes a lot of work. But the AireBrush Duo definitely made it super easy to achieve this look. So I'm gonna link this down below for you guys. Everything that you need to know will be down there, and you guys know I love my T3 tools. So let's go ahead and move on now that my hair is done and I have a nice blown out look. Let's go ahead and do my makeup and answer your guys' questions. Let's get started. You know what I feel like with my hair all blown out like this? I feel like a mom. I love it. My hair is like just below my shoulders and I love a big blown out look. It just reminds me of like growing up in Utah. Every mom would like blow out their hair and just do this type of look. And so anyways, it just reminds me of a Utah mom. All right, let's do our makeup. I love getting fully ready. It just always feels so nice. I don't always do my hair. I sometimes just let it air dry. So when I do my hair and makeup, I just like, oh, it's gonna be a good day. I asked some questions over on Instagram. I did this for my birthday, like a get ready with me and answering questions, and it was just so much fun just to like chit chat while I'm doing my makeup and answer whatever you guys asked. So we're gonna do that again today, and I'm kind of excited just to like chat to you guys. So first off, let's get some foundation on before we just start talking even more. So the two products that I've been using and loving just for like an everyday glowy look, I've been using the Supergoop Glow Screen in SPF 40 with the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Illumination, which also has SPF in it. So I just do a little bit of each, and it's just enough coverage for like every day. Nice glowy, fresh look. So I just do about that. And honestly, with this combination, I just use my fingers. I feel like it blends in so well. It's almost like more of skincare than it is makeup, honestly. And then we're gonna quickly do concealer, just get that done, and then we can talk through some questions. So using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, this is a full coverage waterproof concealer. Honestly, it comes off quite easily, like with when I wash my face. It's not like it's an annoying waterproof concealer, but I love their concealers. They're super hydrating under my eyes, and they don't crease a ton because I have fine lines, as well as I just noticed like throughout the day, it's just the way that my eyes are shaped. I always get creasing, like it's almost inevitable. So I've noticed less creasing when using their concealers. I've used almost all of theirs. It's really, really good. But this one's a really nice natural finish. It's like full coverage, but it's not crazy. Concealer, foundation are done. Now I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Forever Ultra Highlight Soft Light Liquid Illuminator. I've been using this for, oh my gosh, like a couple of years now. It is so good. I almost use it more of like a blush, like a liquid blush, than I do a highlighter, but it has a nice glow to it. So when I'm not wearing makeup and I just want like a fresh look, I'll just do that glow sunscreen with this, and it looks so nice and pretty. I actually wear this to the beach all the time because it's just such a pretty glow with a little bit of color. So the first question is meeting friends in Hawaii that actually live here. So for those of you that don't live here, it is quite hard to meet people only because a lot of people travel here. So I'll have friends here for like a weekend or a week, people that are coming from LA or anywhere. Like people always end up in Hawaii, but it's hard to meet people that actually live here. The key is to get involved in things, and I'm actually quite bad at that. Sawyer's been really, really good. Like he has friend groups because he gets involved in activities and hobbies, and I guess I'm a little bit more introverted when it comes to that. I didn't think I was, but I feel like I kind of am. So I've been going to F45, so you meet people that way. Also, I just kind of meet people through like couples that we hang out with, and that's been working. But we've also talked about like with some of our friend groups all have like girlfriend and boyfriends, like couples. So the girls have been thinking about starting like a girls group that meet every week, and we think that'll really, really help. Long story short is get involved, and I need to get better at that. So there's my tip. Now I like to go in with my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Brush number 7. Love this brush. I've actually never had a better foundation brush. It has a concealer brush on the end, as you can see here, so I can really get in there and just smooth everything out. It works wonders. Me just doing this a few times blends it into my skin so well. I don't even need to use a beauty blender. I know. So real quick, we'll set my face. So I've been using the Laura Mercier Translucent for years. That hasn't changed, but I have added in the Laura Mercier. It's like a translucent setting powder, but called Light Catcher, so it's illuminating. And this one is in the color Celestial Light, and it is the prettiest glow. Again, if I don't wear makeup, I'll just dab some of this on, and it gives me a nice dewy finish. It looks so nice. So anyways, I like to mix the two for an everyday look. So I'm just gonna mix a little bit in the cap, and then I just dab it under my eyes to set. And I actually am not scared to put something illuminating under my eyes. I actually think it helps like brighten and create a fresh, dewy look under there. But That's me personally. Some people like a more matte look. Next question is favorite self-care. Honestly, I love getting my nails done. That is something I absolutely love. I also love taking care of my house and just being in a very clean and put together setting. That makes me feel really good. It's something, it's probably more borderline OCD, but it's one of my favorite things to do. FYI, I have a skylight above me, so the lighting will change. It's frustrating, but you can only do so much. I love working out. If I don't work out, my mindset just isn't as good as it could be. So I've been making a big priority lately to work out at least 3 times a week, and it has made a huge difference. I've been driving over to F45 and it is not close to me, but it is worth it. Sorry, I'm gonna adjust the lighting here. I'll probably have to change it again once the cloud moves, but it's all good. But I would say those, like working out, getting my nails done, and just taking care of my space are simple and easy ways and things that I can do almost daily to take care of myself. Next question is favorite recipes you've been loving, need some inspiration. Honestly, me too. I feel like life has been a little crazy. I've been going home quite frequently, so I feel like every time I travel, it takes me a while to get back on track, and then it's just been a little hectic. So anyways, no, I don't have a ton of recipes right now. I also need some inspiration. So maybe if anybody has any recipe inspo, to leave it down in the comments, whether it's a blog, a link, whatever it is, some Pinterest ideas, let us know, because I'm in need of some as well. Somebody, it is not a question, but it is very sweet. It says, how can we be praying for you? For those of you that don't know, I've been in Utah quite frequently. So just some family stuff going on. So as far as prayers, that's very, very sweet, just pray for everybody's well-being and just keep good intentions in your heart for you, your family, and whomever else you are inclined to, I guess, put some intentions forward for. But that's all that's needed. Nothing specific, just some good vibes. I'll take that. Let's see, I used this bronzer. It's a go-to, trusty, it's always in my makeup bag. And then I used the NARS Orgasm blush. This is a travel size I've had for, I swear, like 6 years. Yeah, here we are still using it. I feel like you can't go through blush that fast. So, sorry, whenever I blow out my hair, I always play with it for a minute to like figure it out. It always takes us a second for it to settle in. Okay, so for my eyes, I just like to take my blush brush and I just pinch it, and I just take whatever is excess on the brush and put it on my eyes, and it gives it like just a nice natural eyeshadow look. Nothing too crazy. Just put a little color on the lid. A tiny little like pencil brush, if that's what it's called. There's not a name on this brush, but I guess like a dense little brush, and I just go right against my lash line with my bronzer. And I feel like this makes my eyes look way more blue than they are. Oh, that's cute. She says, oh, I have one. What's your favorite cleaning hack? Whew, cleaning hack. Let's see. I feel like I have so many good ones. One of my favorite ones I actually just discovered, and this was like a revelation. It was pretty impressive for me, is the Mr. Clean, I'll put a picture of it here. It's like Mr. Clean Freak. It's like a citrus spray for like heavy duty stuff, but I have been using that for my cabinets. I have grime on my cabinets that I haven't been able to get off for years, and it was driving me nuts. And it must be like the humidity mixed with like oils and salt, and I have no idea, but I couldn't get it off, and it was so gross. It was driving me nuts. Anyways, long story short, my mom and I tried so many mixtures, so many things the other day to try to clean them, because I was like, this is getting out of hand. And finally she was like, oh, something says, we were on Pinterest, and somebody said to use something with citrus. And I was like, well, the only thing with citrus that I have is this Mr. Clean Freak spray. It was like, literally, it was called like citrus zest or something. And I was like, let me try that. And literally it took the grime off like a champ. It was like meant to do that. I literally think it was meant to do that. But the point is, it worked. And I had to go back through and clean all of my cabinets over again, but it actually got the grime off. So now I know how to clean my cabinets. That was a very lengthy hack, but oh my gosh, did it change my life, because for years I couldn't get that grime off and I couldn't even figure out what it was. I thought my cabinets were ruined. Like, I thought the finish of my cabinets were like being eaten away, but really it was just a layer on there that I couldn't get off. Okay, moving on from that question and onto the next little step in my makeup routine. So next we're gonna do some brows, and I've just been using the Urban Decay Double Down Brow. My brows have been filling in quite nicely. I've been using the Babe Lash Brow Serum, and oh my gosh, it's been working wonders. And I'll actually link that down below as well, because that's a good one. I've actually never used a brow serum that works, and that one's been working really, really well. Just take this powder and fill in my brows. Okay, that works. You know, this is probably the first makeup product I ever owned in my life, was a clear brow gel. That I think that was the first thing my mom ever bought me. I've been setting my brows since I was like 6 years old. And then I just went in with the Babe Lash Brow Filler. Works awesome for no makeup days. This guy, whew, you have no idea. That's a game changer right there. All right, the next question is, what is your favorite face moisturizer? So I love the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I use this as a hand cream, a foot cream, a face cream, and whenever my body's like super, super dry, I will use this as well. This has like changed my life. My face has never been so clear. I think it really helped when I kind of started to eliminate some products and just use something super consistently. This changed the texture of like my neck and my décolleté. Love this. Highly recommend. Super affordable, and you can use it for like anything and everything. So there's that. Okay, so for my lips, I have been using the NYX Nude Beige Pencil. This is like a more muted nude color. I actually always get compliments whenever I use this one. There's just something about it. It's just super neutral, but it doesn't have any like pinks or oranges or peaches colors or tones to it. It's just very, very nude, almost a tad bit mauve-y, if that makes sense. But I have a really pink undertone in my lips, so it's really, really nice to like counteract that. And then I've been using, I don't even know what product this really is. Oh, it's the Afterglow Balm by NARS. So I have it in a darker like tan color. That's actually my favorite, but I'm almost out of that one. This one is the color Orgasm. It's a little pink, but since I'm wearing pink today, we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna add a little bit of NYX Butter Gloss in the color Fortune Cookie. And that's my lips. It matches my shirt like perfectly. Fun. Okay, next question is, should we do my eyes real quick so I don't look naked? I always feel naked without mascara and a full face of makeup. So we're gonna do, what do we wanna do? We're gonna do this combo today. So we're gonna go in, okay. So we're gonna go in with my Babe Lash Volumizing Mascara. This stuff is awesome. Oh, there we go, so good. It gets in there and makes your lashes look so thick. Yes, it's very interesting when you use something like Babe Lash, because you can see your lashes go through like cycles. Like my lashes are shedding right now. It's so weird to see. So I've been applying my Babe Lash like super consistently, because I'm like, no, you guys need to grow back. And it's mainly on this eye. This eye is shedding. How weird is that? But I can see all these baby ones growing in. For a minute though, I was like, no, don't fall out. I need you. I like having long lashes. All right, next eye. Oh my gosh. I just made the biggest mess. What the heck? How did I even do that? All right. I just got it all in the corner of my eye. What? Some days I put makeup on like a champ, and other days it's like it's my first time. Anybody else? Or just me? And then for my bottom lashes, I just put a tiny bit on. I almost like no mascara, but when I do a full face, sometimes it looks funny, so I just brush them. Brush it through just a bit. So that is my makeup, my friends. Let me see what other questions we have. Okay, next question is, how do you stay confident? Honestly, there's good days and bad days. I mean, that's with everyone. For me, how I stay confident is knowing when I'm doing like things for myself mentally. Working out is a big one. Not necessarily just for the physical. Of course, I feel better when I'm like sweating and working out and building my body. Just for like strength and tone. Like I feel better when I work out, mainly mentally. Like I can tell a big difference mentally when I am and when I'm not working out. That's a big one, just because the mental part of working out. Another part is just staying true to who you are. Instagram and social media can be so tough for everyone. It's not just you, it's not. Everyone, like, try to only follow people that inspire you and not make you question yourself or make you feel bad about yourself. That's a big tip. But yeah, I would say those things are what really helped me. Also, just surround yourself with good people, family, whatnot. I don't know if that helped, but those are things that I have noticed that affect me when I am and when I'm not doing those things. The next question is, ooh, this is a fun one. Do you know what sort of theme colors you want for your wedding? Yes. I may or may not have started a Pinterest board of inspiration for my wedding, but I love white, elegant, classy, like natural tones and textures, so I definitely want to work within that for the actual wedding. But for the rehearsal dinner, I want to do like something fun and different, but we shall see. We shall see. All right, the last question that I'm going to answer is, are you still on birth control or are you trying soon? So I'm currently actually not on birth control. I was on the pill for like 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years when I was younger. And then I did like an IUD, IDU, I can't remember. IDI, what is it? The thing? Yeah. My point is, I did that for like 3 years while we were traveling. That was nice because I didn't have to think about when to take or not take something. But that actually messed with a lot of things inside myself. It messed with, yeah, it didn't work very well with my body, and I didn't know that is what was causing some things until my doctor was like, I saw a new doctor and she was like, we need to get that out. And I was like, sounds good. And it helped a ton of my issues. So as of now, I'm actually not using anything except, you know, the normal things. But yeah, that was something that Sarah and I talked about, something I needed for my body. And so, yeah, that is what we are doing. We are not currently trying for a child. We definitely pay attention and follow. I have an app that tracks everything, so that way I know and we can know where I am in my cycle. Definitely some girl talk here, but that helps a ton. But no, Sarah and I have an open conversation about that, and we definitely want kids at some point. And me not being on any birth control, like taking the IDU, why can't I think of what it is? Oh, I keep wanting to say DUI, but that's not it. In fact, I took that out now. My body is way more regular, and it's very interesting to feel my body go through the cycles. Like, I now know when my body is and isn't, and when it's going to and when it's not, and I just am so much more aware of how my body works and functions, and that feels really nice. After being on birth control for, oh my gosh, since I was like 18, it's really nice to be aware and understand my body. So yeah, definitely talk to your doctor about that if that's something you're considering. There's way more natural ways to go about it, and you just have to be smart and pay attention, and yeah, your body will thank you for it. Mine feels so much better. But okay, that was the last question. I think that was a good one to end on. I do want to quickly fix something on my hair. Now that my hair is set, I want to touch it up. I always do this whenever I round brush my hair. I let it sit for a minute and then go back through and like fix, like you can see my hair kind of set funny. As you can see, I was probably playing with it a ton. So we're gonna fix that and then we'll end this video. But yeah, that was a good one. I love doing like chatty Q&As when I get ready. And love talking to you guys and answering your questions and also sharing new hair tools. So let's quickly do that and then I'll say bye. Whew. I love when I'm able to achieve a blowout at home by myself that I can touch up and do how I want. I love it. Well, loves, that is it. That is the end of this video. Thank you for getting ready with me, doing my hair, testing out a new tool, doing my makeup, and listening to me answer questions. I love a good chatty Q&A, so I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. Also, let me know if you guys have any questions about the T3 AireBrush Duo. I'd be happy to answer them, as well as there is a link down there in the description for you guys if you guys are curious and want to check out more. But I was very, very impressed. I love the round brush feature. I love the settings, the controls, the cool button. Very, 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 very impressed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. I talk about our life here in Hawaii and share home decor tips. But that is it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.